We've all been annoyed by this insurmountable wave of AI slop. You know, the low quality and generic content found on social media. It is essentially a shitty content, but it is also highly addictive and keeps us scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Oh, yeah, it's totally addictive. But is it really an AI slop? Because the problem is not an AI, which is just a tool, like this hammer. The problem is all of us, including myself, who use an AI to produce that kind of generic content. But by labeling it AI slop, we shift the responsibility from us towards the AI. You can see this also even on LinkedIn. People complain a lot about AI generated posts there. These posts are perfectly written, have no grammar mistakes, nicely structured, and yet they don't add value, nor personality, nor authenticity. But they do steal our attention with their catchy style. The other day, I saw a post on LinkedIn of a senior IT professional, but the numbers in their post didn't exactly add up. Or to put it more bluntly, it was a bit of a bullshit. And someone actually called it out regarding the numbers. And they replied that it was their AI chatbot who drafted this post. And it was their AI chatbot who confused the numbers. But that's not how accountability and responsibility works. When we put something online, it doesn't matter which tools we use. It's still our authorship. It's still under our name. But surely, it's more convenient to blame an AI chatbot and call it a slop. In a professional context, we sometimes call it also a work slop. This is where we use an AI in our job, and this AI produces something that sounds plausible, but is actually not true, the so-called hallucination. But we end up using the output without verifying it. Surely, we can talk about strategies to minimize these hallucinations. But I believe that by taking ownership of what we write and post, this will make us start cross-checking the data. For example, by asking the AI to provide a list of source links. So this is about a mindset. Let's say I want to hang shelves for my cats using this hammer instead of using a drill. And the shelves would fall down. And I would say, yeah, I used the hammer and the hammer did a bad job. And everyone else would understand because it happens. It is a hammer slop. Now, if I take this drill without knowing how to use it, I could wreak havoc. I could tear down walls. Would I blame the drill in this case and call it a drill slop? And my house neighbors, they would nod with understanding. Maybe they would not approve, but they would understand. Because these things happen. Drills do make mistakes. But with the AI, we suddenly change the logic. Yet we create the prompt, we interpret the result, and we decide when and where to use it. To be fair, AI these days could seem more than just a tool. Take AI agents who operate multiple tools and operate on our behalf, seemingly independent. But even then, our responsibility does not fade away. We are the ones who give the instructions, who supervise, who correct. It's like managing a team or a company. If I'm the CEO and my company messes up, I will be held accountable. So let's think about it next time we call it an AI slop, a work slop, or maybe even a drill slop. Thank you.